To Greg's Heating and Plumbing Tips. Today we're going to be discussing the freezing of a condensate boiler. Now the problem is, if you look at this pipe coming out the bottom, this is quite an unusual one because we've got 1.25" black plastic pipe on the inside. It's usually a different material, which I'll discuss in a minute, and this has got quite a good fall on it, so it's not prone to freezing. But in most circumstances, coming out the bottom of your boiler, say about here, about half a foot down, you'd have a white plastic pipe like this, which is an overflow pipe, exiting the building, coming out the outside, a short run of that, and then we go into 1.25" black plastic. In some cases, you're going to either have this 1.25" black plastic, the white overflow, or you might even see this if it's been lagged and done properly, which isn't going to stop it in this weather at the moment because it's still freezing back depending on how your pipework's configured and how long the run is. The problem being that on the outside that run might be quite long, terminating into a drain or into a downspout, and by the time that water's travelled in this freezing weather, it'll freeze somewhere along the pipe, or where it exits out the pipe, it freezes at the end and backs up back into your boiler. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to briefly go outside and just run over a couple of bits. Outside, and in normal terms really, this, as I discussed before, the black plastic or the white plastic will be running out around about 800mm to sort of 1.5 foot below the boiler. You usually see a little copper pipe, and this white pipe or this black pipe will exit and go into a drain or into a gutter or into a downspout or stink pipe. Now in this case, if we look down here, this one's falling from the boiler on the inside, exiting out here, taking an elbow, and it's going down to a grid. So this has only got a short run. Well, the problem lies in this cold weather is whether this pipe is either undersized or it's going a long way travelling before it gets into the grid. So in this case, what I'd be doing if I was thawing this pipe out, I'd be looking at getting a couple of kettles of water or maybe a few more and some pans of water and pouring it down the pipe till at the bottom of the pipe where you can see an exit, if you can, you'd see all the ice coming out and you get a clean run of water. Now you just keep doing that. As I say, in some cases you're looking for this white plastic pipe coming down from the boiler, or you're looking for a black pipe, or you're looking for a pipe with lagging onto it. You're taking the lagging off, as I say, going back up and down it with hot water. If you can get an extension cable out there and you've got a hairdryer, even better getting a hairdryer along. As soon as you've released the water from the boiler and it's flowing down this pipe nicely, then your boiler's good to go. Thank you for listening to Greg's Heating and Plumbing.